Good morning, Life Mastery peeps. Judy Matejcik here. I mean, Facebook Live peeps. Judy Matejcik here, Life Mastery Consultant. Whoops, a little bit of a slip there, you know. On Wednesdays, I teach my Life Mastery group. Oh my gosh, and that is a group of mastermind where we come together Wednesday night and we study. We study, we manifest, we create, and really live the lives we love to dream. So I wanted to bring you today, there we go, a little lesson that we were working on last night about feeding your brain. Yeah, what are you feeding your brain? And we were talking earlier about forming new habits and becoming their slave. Well, to form the new habits, hi guys, welcome. In order to form new habits, we have to look at some of the habits that are no longer serving us. And some of that is what we're putting in our body. And I don't mean just eating, I mean mentally, what we're watching, who we're talking to. What are we feeding ourselves for this whole healthy, happy life? So one of the videos that I was showing was Jim Kwik. I don't know how many of you know Jim Kwik or of him. But he has this whole thing about memory and learning and keeping our brain in high functioning order for many, many years. And training our memory and training our brain. And there actually are specific foods that you can eat that will boost your brain and keep it healthy for many years. And I wanted to teach you today. Are you ready? All right, so here we go. Brain food. These are the 10 top foods to feed your brain. And they could be in smoothies, they could be whatever, and I'm going to go down through them, and I'm going to have you memorize them. You don't even have to do a paper pencil, but I'll show you a trick that he taught us, and it's a memory trick. Okay, so touch the top of your head. Okay? Now, the top of your head and say avocados, avocados, avocados. And picture some guacamole up here on the top of your head. It's the number one food, okay? Head, avocados, okay? Now, touch your nose, all right? And picture out of your nose coming blueberries, blueberries. Nose blueberries, or he likes to call it brain berries. Okay, so we've got avocados, brain berries, blueberries. Okay, oh my goodness, what was this one? Out of your mouth, right here, touch your mouth. Okay, and picture broccoli coming out. These big old broccoli, another good brain food, broccoli. Avocados, blueberries, broccoli. All right. Now touch the tip of your ear. All right. And out of your ears comes coconut oil. Coconut oil. Yes. And all of these are super high antioxidants for your brain. Coconut oil. So avocado, blueberries, broccoli, coconut oils. Are you touching the parts of your body and saying them? And picture coconut oil oozing out of your ear. Now, how about this one down here on your larynx, your chin? Okay, if you're a guy, you might have an Adam's apple up there. Well, picture that being an egg. Eggs right here. Another highly energetic, brain boosting food. Eggs. Avocado, blueberry, broccoli, coconut oil, eggs. All right, you see how easy that is when we can and picture that and imagine that? Now look over at your shoulders, your right shoulder, and picture greens coming out, like these wings of greens. That could be kale, spinach, leafy greens right here coming out of your shoulders, greens. And then go to your collarbone here and picture salmon. Salmon, another brain boosting food. All right, let's see what we've got so far. We've got avocados, blueberries, broccoli, coconut oil, eggs, greens, salmon, and then your belly. Picture walnuts coming out of your belly button. Walnuts coming out of your belly button. Okay? And then the last one, which is my favorite, touch your rear end, dark chocolate. Yep, dark chocolate. You know, and those are the 10 foods to boost your brains. Now, I'm going to say them and see you. So here's what I tested myself when I was watching it. I tested myself to see if I could remember all 10 this morning. I didn't write them down. I was associating them with touching a different body part. And I remember them. And I just went to Trader Joe's and got all 10 of those foods. I'm so looking forward to this new habit of boosting my brain. So let's go one more time. Avocado, blueberries, broccoli, coconut oil, eggs, leafy greens, salmon, walnut, and dark chocolate. Just a little fun thing for today. Boost your brain foods. And this is part of my Life Mastery Group Wednesday night. If you'd like to find out more about possibly being coached through that group, let me know. Comment below. I'd love to help you. And so what is your favorite thing to boost your brain? Now, before yesterday, mine was a lot of cups of coffee, Starbucks. And, once I heard all the different foods that boost your brains other than caffeine, I drove by Starbucks today and didn't go in. I looked at myself and saying I'm making a commitment to not only build what I'm putting in my thoughts, inspiration, that's very important to put that in, but also what I'm feeding my body. So let me go through that one more time. The 10 basic foods that boost your brain. Avocado, blueberry, say it with me, you guys. Broccoli, coconut oil, eggs, leafy greens, salmon, walnuts, and dark chocolate. So I hope you found this interesting. Like, comment, share. I'd love to talk to you further. Judy Matejczyk, Life Mastery Consultant. Dream big, dream bold, accomplish brilliantly, and sometimes, or most times for me, it's changing my habits, forming new habits, and, oh, you really like this? Great, Wesley, pass it on. And also, let me know how it is. It doesn't have to be expensive at all. It just means to be conscious. I found myself when I went into Trader Joe's to look for all these superfoods, I was on a mission, and I went straight past a lot of the things that I usually go in there for. I found that I was in a rut with my eating. It wasn't unhealthy eating, but it was a rut. And one of the things about our brain is we can get all these ruts in our brain to where, good or bad habits, they're ruts. So by doing this, by shaking it up, you're creating new neural pathways in your brain, keeping it fresh. One of the things Jim Quick said is to, well, there's a lot of different things he was saying, but the thing that stood out with me, not only feeding your brain good food, but also he said, do not touch that cell phone for an hour after you wake up. Because what that does, it drains all your energy, and you have other people competing for your energy, where that first hour is a sacred hour for you to journal, write, gratitude, and do other things. I'll talk more about that tomorrow. I thought I would just give you this little tidbit on your brain foods today. Happy grocery shopping. You know what? I got blueberries today, and I'll never look at a blueberry the same. I looked at it, and I'm starting to call it a brainberry. I love them, especially where they grow wild here. So, dream big, dream bold, accomplish brilliantly. Let me know what you think. Love you, bless you, and appreciate you so much and all that you're doing out there in the world.